following presentation of the National Football League.
Cowboys sideline, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys, losers a week ago, trying to turn things around here. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game. We just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. This guy, he is hard to corral.
Well, you get a look at their key inactives for this week's game, and Charles, clearly you don't want to have any of these guys unavailable, especially when you're where they're at fighting for a playoff spot.
I agree, because the postseason is on the line. So you've got to overcome the injuries and find a way to win. And the only way to do that, the guys available have to step up. What's that mantra in the NFL? Next man up. This is their opportunity.
And he will have the Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And that play goes absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. No gain on the play.
Number 87.
And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Well, 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Lions will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
That's complete. Will be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now the first carry here for the running back. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. The Lions at 7-5 now in the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT.
It leads to second and 10.
Hey, we got to switch it up. We got to switch it up. We got to switch it up.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up
now back to throw. That is caught. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 28. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. We're counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
at the 26.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 19-yard line. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and sneak it here. He's going to have the Lions first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for number 87.
Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He'll look to throw. Now, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
They'll look to throw here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line.
2nd and goal.
They'll try again. But he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning to his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we have to execute them, we can walk away with a win.
They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Second and 7.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They lost 4 there, and it's third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough it, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
And he'll get it out to midfield. He'll spot it right in midfield at the 50.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. A gain of 4 yards.
From the midfield stripe, they look to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
The Lions offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. His numbers reflect that. Currently leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. They go play action here on 1st down. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
24-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd down and 3. There's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Now a fake on the jet sweep. And they'll instead run up the middle. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. From the 4, it's second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2.
Hands it off out of the gun. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They'll go with the keeper. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Give him 2 on the play there. And the Lions are going to have it 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
14.
A 10-play drive that time. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
15 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Shreds it with a stiff arm. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Lions' 35-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Calling a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard.
The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Number 36.
And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to 16.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it makes him 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
He'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
1st and goal, Dallas.
Back to throw here. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss a one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about
holding offense.
a crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He fights through it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain.
A gain of 9 on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. From 3 yards out. And the Cowboys take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Well, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They're going to look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. Bates' kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football, something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably got a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Number 1. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Now they show jet sweep it instead, or run up the middle here. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
2nd and 3. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Tackled at the
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. They'll set up a throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half, and now 7 on the game.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This is caught. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And he is out of bounds past the 10. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Well, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel. Okay, so when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. In this offense, they've got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 20.
Back to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. And Detroit getting set to go now.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You push the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Number 88.
Second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
At the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
1st down.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Cowboys.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and the 11.
Trying to set up a screen for Blue. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Handoff, Blue running right. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we're running here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Cowboys 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going to bounds. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday night primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now at Ford Field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40.
Now they'll run on the draw. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd It's a quarterback sneak. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line.
First down, Lions on a pickup of 13.
This has been a tremendous drive to this point, and this is all you want, playing with a lead in the 4th quarter. If you can keep the ball on the ground, keep the sticks moving, you're going to be in good shape to finish this one off.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense, diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Lions look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the 4th quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. Gets it underneath to Blue. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw. That is caught. Gets past one man. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34.
First down, Dallas.
Back to throw again. Drops it to Blue, complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. They'll look to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And it It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a handoff working right.
And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line. Here's 3rd and 3.
39-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up
They'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have a Lions first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
At midfield. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Another carry.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
41-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And they bring this one inside the 35.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Detroit, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And now they'll have a few extra days before they face the Rams next week. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.